Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach at Zach Cars, and we're in a festive mood today because we're kicking off a series of what's going to be 3 videos where we do a review of the Topps holiday stuff. And this one we can't even fit on the screen because it's one of the advent calendars. But as you know, all this stuff's been beginning to drop very early this year, I feel like. But Topps really has no rhyme or reason when it comes to their releases, so I was able to grab some of everything. So that's why we're going to have a little bit of a sub-series here where we do a comparison. We're going to look at the calendar, which costs you $50. We're going to look at the balls, and we're going to look at the regular mega boxes. And we're going to try to do everything roughly the same in $50 increments, since that's what this costs. So it's going to be one of these, then we're going to see 2 of the mega boxes, and then we're going to see 3 of the holiday balls, or whatever you want to call them. And then kind of render a verdict on, we're going to render a verdict on each one. And then at the very end, I'll let you know which one I think is the best best bang for your buck, or whatever you want to call it, if you're looking to buy something of this for one of your loved ones out there. But the advent calendar did come out last year. I was unable to get my hands on it anywhere. So that's why I hopped all over one this year. Once again, I don't think a lot of these come in a case. There was like 5 on the shelf. So this is going to be, oh, that's right. It opens like this and it has all the numbers and such. This is going to be crazy to try and open, but anyway, we'll do, how do you even open these? Ah, I see. They open the little doors. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is absolutely destroy this one, similar to what I did to the Absolute calendar. If you guys checked out my football card showdown video, I'll get everything out, and then we'll kind of open it as we go. So that pack is bent up, which is no fun. I mean, the stuff is kind of bent in there, which kind of sucks. So you're supposed to like pull it out, but at the same time, because it's being held in by little hands or whatever you want to call it, they kind of push back on the pack and are rendering everything a little bit bent. So it's good to know to start things off with. Guessing these are mostly your regular packs, with the exception of that green one, which is an evergreen pack. And then this guy, which is the foil buyback. And that's only the first half of the box. So I do apologize for doing all this off camera here, but it just doesn't fit all that well. Oh, that's right. They give you an original pack too. Oh man. We got 89 Topps. Not looking for a whole lot in there. Another buyback pack. And all the rest of these are standard packs. 5 cards per pack, so you get a few more cards per pack than you get in the Absolute Football, if you're looking to compare to that. Those are only 3 card packs. And these are absolutely no fun to get out of here. So something to keep in mind. And that's everything. And then we have this massive hunk of junk to get rid of, which we'll do later. So a 1989 Topps pack. I don't even know if we're going to open that. We might just hold on to it. Our foil buybacks, which, as you can see, because of the little arms that hold these in, you can already see that they're kind of bent a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Maybe you can just put them in a top loader. And here's all of our, I guess, quote-unquote regular packs. So as I said, $50 gets you all this. And it is the advent calendar style type of thing. I'll have to watch some more openings of these and see if everybody's getting like 89 Topps or whatever. Be cool if you could get like maybe 90 Topps or something. That was the big one that I kind of grew up on. But let's see here. Let's go back to the box real quick. Let me just read it off camera. 20 holiday packs, 1 exclusive evergreen pack, 2 stamped original cards, and an original pack. Okay, so fair enough. Let's dive in, shall we? Here are the regular packs. We can get a look at what the cards look like. So Luke Keyshaw, my bad, kicking it off. So check that out. Very nice. Actually, let's back out a little bit. We can do that. Well, whatever. I'm going to drive you guys crazy with trying to figure out the zoom here, but it's weird that I can't get it to go back down to regular though, so we're a little more zoomed in than we tend to be. But Luke Keyshaw, that's what the cards look like. So they just have like some, what do you call it, garland around the regular design, and then some snowflakes on the rest of it. So not bad. I like it. It's a lot less busy than last year. Last year was crazy busy. Mick Abel is on like a green plaid or something. That's pretty cool. Another little thing to look out for is all of these are H, whatever, which means they're holiday. But if you find any that are HE, that means you have a hidden elf somewhere on the card, which is awesome. Aaron Judge is our first nice list. 223 adjusted OPS plus. And Dansby Swanson. I also think they've gone back to flipping around the short prints. But that's another thing that we'll figure out as we go here. Tarek Skubal. There's Leo Jimenez. We'll have a lot of update images in here, even though this came out before update. George Kirby. Skubal is our next nice list. And Griffin Conine. So very similar setup to last year. The nice list and the evergreens and all that kind of stuff. I don't think there's really been any change to the product. There's Mick Abel. Our next plaid is Jason Dominguez. And then we have Giancarlo Stanton. Nice list. I don't know why I'm putting these in here. Confusing all my piles. Chandler Simpson. Very nice. And Jose Ramirez. If I miss any short prints, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'll go back and look through them once we're all done. Dalton Rushing. Moving on to Josh Smith. Sean Burke. Nice list is Bobby Witt. Alec Burleson. I think it's a 200 card set this year. Brooks Lee. Ooh, there we go. Sugano. I'll take that. Oh, we already got a repeat. Mr. Judge. Although it's 58 home runs, so I'm guessing that's a different one. Vientos and Caden Dana. Apologies if the video is a little bit bright. I'll have to work on that. Marcus Simeon. Haesung Kim. Spencer Steer. Will Wagner. Put that there. And Jaron Duran. All right, this should be a better view. So apologies. I couldn't take how zoomed in everything was and how bright everything was, so I did a quick adjustment of everything. So first portion of the video is going to be a little bit different than the second portion. Mr. Lindor, Zach Neto, Ellie De La Cruz, I'll take that. Ryan Helsley, and Vientos. Still putting these in the rookie pile. So it kind of makes me wonder if you're able to get anything different out of these guys. I mean, outside of the nice inserts, the nice list inserts. Austin Hayes, Thomas Sagassi, Ryan Helsley. Or if that's kind of all these are. And then Bobby Witt on the nice list for his batting average. And Drew Romo. So maybe you don't get short prints and stuff out of these. Maybe they're just strict 4 base cards and the nice list insert. Well, 3 base cards, the plaid and the insert. Brooks Lee. Geraldo Perdomo. Judge again. 223 adjusted OPS. Now I think that one's a duplicate. Dana and Festa. But definitely run out and check your Walmart. You can definitely check these out. I don't know if everything is at Target, but I did see the mega boxes at Target as well, which I think is a first. I don't remember seeing them last year. Contreras, Salvador Perez, Corbin Carroll, 14 triples. Adolis Garcia and Riley Green. Blake Snell. Yusei Kikuchi. Ellie De La Cruz. 67 stolen bases. The Pasquatch and Jaron Duran. Francisco Lindor. Neto again. Shane McClanahan. Matt Chapman. 7.1 WAR. Good for him. And Jordan Lawler. You know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and open all the rest of these. Instead of opening them one at a time. Just make things go a little bit quicker for you guys. As I've said before, I try not to waste too much of your time. I appreciate you guys checking my stuff out, so the least I can do is be a little more respectful of your time. But this is a set that I enjoy building every year. It's not as large as the rest. Of course, 200 here, 330 in all the others. Topps flagship anyway. 330, or they increased it to 350, didn't they? So either way, still a much smaller set. And last, regular pack, so to speak. All right, let's do it. Zach Gallen. We have Cole Ragans. Manuel Clase, still in this set. Gunnar Henderson. Andrew McCutchen. Tatis. Evan Carter. Chris Sale. 225 strikeouts. Andy Machado. Kobe Mayo. Colton Cowser. O'Neal Cruz. Stephen Kwan. Vladdy Jr. Brian Reynolds. Austin Hayes. Sagassi. Walker. Schwarber. 15 leadoff home runs. Schwarbombs. David Festa. Grant McCray. Bueller. Tyler Locklear. One of the few rookies we've gotten in the green plaid so far. Luis Arias. Alex Bregman. Zach Gallen. DeCenzo. Shohei. 59 stolen bases. Andrew McCutchen. Jordan Lawler. Shota Imanaga. Justin Henry Malloy. O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, for exit velocity for his cruise missiles. Benintendi. Rosarena. Tovar. Marcelo Meyer. That's a nice one. Might be the best we've gotten out of the plaids. Stanton. Gilbert. And Ballesteros. So the other thing we also don't get in these is the chrome cards that you have a chance of getting from the mega boxes. So there's one card in here. Let's try to open this without messing it up. This is the foil buyback pack. You get 2 of these. And it's Jose Canseco. There we go. Look at that. 1990 Topps. Topps Originals 2025. I love that. Love that. I'm in the process of reading his, I believe it's his second book, Vindicated. So that one's right up my alley. And pack number 2. It's a Cabrera. A Miggy from not that old a Bowman. What is this? Bowman 23? 23. So just 2 years ago. So quite a difference between those two cards, 1990 and 2023. But love the Canseco. Now here is the Evergreen pack. You get 3 Evergreen cards. I think these are die cut, or at least they were last year, I think. Yes, they are. So there we go. Bobby Witt is an excellent one to start with. You can see not super die cut. Little here, little there. Aaron Judge and Joe Morgan. So I know some of you out there will love Judge. So there you go. But and we're not going to open the 89 Topps pack. I'll just keep that in storage somewhere or something. I don't know. I think you could do better for 50 bucks. I really do. I think this is something, once again, that would be pretty fun for your kids. You could even teach them about the older stuff if you end up with an old pack. But nothing, I don't think there's anything too incredible in there. I really don't. And nothing that's going to make me say that I should get that over a couple of mega boxes or some of the balls. So, but perhaps that'll change when I open the other ones. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. And you guys let me know in the comments down below if this is a product that you have opened and enjoyed or disliked or what have you. As I said, very early happy holidays to all of you out there that celebrate. And with that said, we put out videos every Monday and Friday. If you can head down below, click the subscribe button, click the like. You can come along for the ride with us. Just have some fun. Sit back and enjoy some, what I like to think is fun content, at least. And that's all we like to do here is just have fun. Opening products, providing reviews, and answering any questions. If you have any, put them down in the comments. I'll be glad to comment. But last thing is just to say thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for every single thing that you've done, every second that you've spent with me. It means the world. And from the bottom of my heart, just thank you very much. And that's all I can really say. So with that said, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.